The Story of the Snail Fairy. Non-TNOC. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived an old woman who was also very old and very poor. She looked very thin and sick, her face wrinkled and full of sadness. She lived alone in a small, tattered tent that could only cover the rain and sun, but not the cold winds of winter. She has no children, no grandchildren by her side to help and take care of when she is sick. Day after day, she had to go out to the field to find each crab, catch each small snail in exchange for money to buy rice to live through the day. Then one day, while catching snails, she caught a very beautiful snail. The snail has a jade-green shell. It is a little bigger than her thumb and gives off beautiful sparkles in the sun. She rejoiced, cradling the snail in her thin, wrinkled, and calloused hands. She felt very sorry for the snail, so she did not sell it, but brought it home to raise it in a water jar built in her yard. Day by day, she is still hard at work. She still goes out to the field to hunt for crabs and snails. But she was very surprised when she returned home. All the yards were clean and tidy, the vegetable garden behind the house was clean of grass, the rice and water on the table had been cooked. She thought about it but couldn't think of anyone who had helped her. The next day, she went to the fields as usual, but this time she returned home in the middle of the day. Arriving at the gate, she crept to hide behind the door to see who helped her yesterday. She saw a beautiful girl come out from the water jar, her skin white and pink, big black eyes like pigeon eyes hidden under two curved eyelashes. Her hair is jet black and long and shiny. She wears a jade-colored shirt, her gait is gentle and graceful, but she still does housework quickly. She cleans the house, sweeps the yard, weeds the back garden. When the garden work is done, she measures the rice to cook for the old woman. By this time, the old woman had realized everything. It turned out it was a snail fairy. She gently walked over to the jar, took the shell, and broke it. Hearing the noise, the girl hurried back to the jar to get into the shell, but it was too late. The old woman ran to her and hugged her and said, "Girl, stay here with Mom." From then on, the old woman and the girl lived together very happily and happily. Thank you and subscribe to follow next video.